Hello guys, hope everybody's good. Um, this is being recorded at 2:35 Thursday morning. Um, Yesterday was a real tough day. Um, from start to finish was a real tough day, and I have no idea how I got through it or anything like that. It's a real tough day. I wanted to do this follow up video to kind of say thank you to everybody that knew about it and reached out, and even some that didn't know about it, but they saw the vid and reached out upon seeing it. It's much appreciated. I don't know. It's just a hard day, man. It was an interesting day, but it was a hard day. I didn't sleep, but maybe a couple of hours on Tuesday before Mom came knocking and woke me up and whatever. And I got up, got dressed. Nobody gave anybody guff. We're not really morning people. If you try to wake us up in the morning, you're usually gonna get some type of guff from somebody. But nobody gave anybody any guff this morning or yesterday, so that was a good thing. The service was a fitting tribute to a perfectly imperfect man. We thought my mom spoke, and then one of his other grandkids that I don't know spoke, and then the priest or whatever, I don't know what combination he was. I'm assuming he was a Catholic priest, but I don't know. Read the eulogy that my Uncle Ken had written, and it was accurate. It was a penny tribute, a lot of laughs, a lot of tears, a lot of laughs. But I think he would have liked it, and the aftermath was interesting, because we all went back to my uncle's house, gathered there, and yeah, it was people talking, just kind of about their own thing. We kind of all had a laugh because of this whole, coronavirus deal that's going on. They say you shouldn't congregate more than 10 people or whatever in an enclosed space. Yeah, there were like 200 people in that enclosed space. So that was kind of fun trying to stay away from, but be a part of, if that makes sense. And we got back to my uncle's house, and the joke started because as soon as we got there, my Uncle Bob, it was my Uncle Ken's house, my Uncle Bob cracked a beer. The beer was a Corona. So we all kind of had a chuckle about that. Especially if you know my Uncle Bob, he's not ever drunk anything that wasn't Coors Light since I've been around him. So to see him break out the Coronas was kind of funny to me. And yeah, it was good to get to catch up with some of those guys. But some of them I could have left alone, been okay. And then when we were getting ready to leave, they were looking for my Uncle Ken, which they found him, and Uncle Bob ran over to help. And by this point, he is like 8 Coronas deep. He bought like a whole 16 pack of Coronas. He was 8 deep at that point. So it was him at my front, and it was my Uncle Ken at the back. And you know what? Actually, hold on, I'll put you on pause for a second, because to tell this story, I need props, and I've got the props that I need, so we'll pause right here for a second so I can go get my props. Alright, sorry about that. Got my prop. So, we were getting ready to leave, right? And my old gang, who got me from behind by my handholds on the back of my chair, Uncle Bob comes running in, and by this point, like I said earlier, he is 8 Coronas deep into a 16 pack, okay? So I was already not feeling the best about that. Like, oh shit, he gonna drop me? Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. He, instead of grabbing the front of my chair by the front frame and backing down the steps, and I just want to say before I complete this part, I did not realize he was doing this. If I did, I would have told him to move his fucking hands, okay? But he, instead of grabbing the front bars of my chair, grabbed this. Now, I don't know if this is coming across real well, but what this is a drink holder. It's a cup holder, so that if I ever get thirsty somewhere and I still want to move, I don't have to be tethered to one place to hold my drink. And it's just a little pole that goes into an attachment that's bolted to my wheelchair. Well, I didn't see, because I didn't think to look, that he didn't have the front of my fucking chair. He had, like, this part where my hand is, on my cup holder. Now, normally this wouldn't be an issue. Well, it might, because, yeah, now that I think about it, it might, as drunk as he was. But normally I didn't think this would be an issue because nothing in there. Well, before we went to my work in after the service, Mom goes, we gotta stop. I need a Coke or something. So we stopped at McDonald's. And pops for $1. So everybody got a pop, right? Figuring, okay, cool. You know, I don't have to splurge up any off of the 2 liters that they have. I can just put this in my cup holder and be good. And for the most part, I did. And I was. Getting ready to leave, Uncle Bob grabs what he thinks is the front of my chair. He's actually grabbed this part of the pole that holds my cup holder in. And if you're sitting there laughing at me already, don't beat me to the funny part. So he grabs this. My pop is in this hold, right? I didn't think I wasn't looking at his hands. I didn't think. All of a sudden, Uncle Ken lifts me up from the back like normal, and I start to go over kind of sideways like this because he doesn't have the front of my chair. He has this. I start to go over like this. I'm like, oh shit, whatever, and my pop goes spilled everywhere. So, like, I lost, like, 2/3 of my pop there on my uncle's doorstep. Because my other uncle was drunk and didn't know what he was doing. Or didn't know what he was grabbing. So, I seriously thought I was gonna, like, end up on my head. And I thought I was gonna have to do a forward tuck and roll into the fucking grass or whatever. Which, if I would have had to do that, whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it was fucking raining. I didn't want to do that shit. And so I didn't. And then once he figured out what he was doing, he's like, oh, that's not your friend. I'm like, no shit. And so they picked me up again, and, like, he was kind of stepping to the side, right? So I'm thinking, at this point, oh shit, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna end up in the grass anyway. Maybe I should have just rolled out. Maybe, I should have just tucked and rolled or whatever. And thankfully, after what seemed like forever, I was on flat ground and was able to get into the fucking car and come the hell home. Yeah, that's not an image I'd like to repeat. So it was an interesting day, all the way around. And like I said, I think you would have liked it. It's a fitting tribute. But yeah, I don't wish it on nobody. And just again, I want to say thank you to everybody that's kind of reached out because they kind of know what's going on. And I appreciate it. So with that said, that little story told, my energy's almost gone, so I'm gonna use a little bit I have to crawl the hell into bed. And yeah, because I only slept like 2 hours yesterday. be back later. Thanks y'all for everything. Without y'all, I couldn't do what I do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll talk again soon. Peace.